What's up? It is I, the Mayhem. Thanks for tuning in. So, I've been feeling kind of down about my YouTube analytics. Uh, for the most part, I haven't really achieved the goals that I set out for myself when I first started the channel. Some of my videos actually are doing pretty well. They're in the upper, they're in the hundreds. Some are even almost in the thousands. But the sub count is kind of pathetic. It really is pathetic for this stage of the game for me. I've had other channels that have done a lot better in a shorter amount of time, and I think I'm just beating myself up over it. And then I stopped focusing on myself and I started looking outward. So what I do when I'm not, working, is I actually review and study a lot of other YouTubers. And one YouTuber that kind of put a smile on my face that, after reminiscing, my earlier days of YouTube and my earlier experiences with YouTube, I discovered none other than the amazing Atheist. And how he kind of pioneered ranting in the skeptic community for YouTube. Now, he wasn't the first, but he was probably one of the few who pioneered it and made it what it is today. Without him, we probably wouldn't have Sticks and Hex and Hammer 666. We probably wouldn't have Sargon of Akkad. We probably wouldn't have Armored Skeptic and so on and so forth. A lot of these guys who just came out, within the last few years. And I noticed he's extremely passionate. Well, at least more so in his older videos. Extremely passionate, and he did more with less. He had a camera, a cheap backdrop, maybe a bulletin board with a bunch of pictures stapled on it, or a dry erase board with a bunch of his drawings on it. And it was just him and his words and a camera. And he was able to amass an audience over a period of time. He has been doing this over 10 years, but he did this and he mastered his craft. And I was watching a lot of his older videos, and I can tell you that I wasn't captivated by jump cuts, fancy editing, fancy flashy intros. It was him and his words, and his body rocking from time to time. That's kind of entertaining as well. I found the dude entertaining, and I'm hoping I can somewhat emulate that style. I'm hoping that I can at least bring that to the table. There are a lot of YouTubers out there who do similar things to what TJ does, but at the same time, TJ is so unique. And the reason he's unique is the energy that he brings, or at least he brought back in the day. And I'm not trying to take a shot at him and saying that he's kind of fallen flat. To be honest with you, a lot of fight has been taken out of him because of how YouTube is nowadays. It's harder to amass an audience. The rules have changed. You can't be as edgy and push the envelope as much as you used to. He loses subscribers every other day, and I think this is an algorithm to save YouTube money, if anything else. TJ is basically a relic at this point. And it makes me sad to say this because I really enjoy TJ's content. I really enjoyed the things that he talked about. I really enjoyed, what is he going to do or say next? It was always that uncertainty that was kind of exciting to me. I didn't really know what was going to come out of his mouth next. And, I watch his current videos. I still find him entertaining. But he doesn't have that same drive and that same energy anymore. And, I guess that just comes with age. And also external factors like the fact that YouTube is a dying thing. It's literally a dinosaur at this point, or figuratively a dinosaur at this point. The reason I'm making this video is, I remembered that you don't need all that other stuff, the video editing, the flashy intros, to captivate an audience. You just need your words, you need your charisma, you need to have compelling content, and your audience will discover you. And when they discover you, they'll want more, and they'll want more, and they'll want more, and you won't be able to get rid of them. Now, people grow and they move on to other YouTube channels. People grow and maybe they don't find your stuff interesting or as interesting anymore. But the reason I really enjoy TJ style, and I still enjoy it till today, is because he is the reason I got into YouTube. He is actually the inspiration I had for wanting to explore YouTube. The way I discovered TJ was actually, I was actually having questions about atheism. I was starting to think, man, Christianity can't be right. My life fucking sucks, and I'm a Christian. So I started looking for answers in atheism, and he was one of the first people I found on YouTube, and I was not let down. I was actually pretty entertained, and how he debated people online. He really defended his position very adamantly and confidently and competently. And so the more I learned and the more he opened my mind, the more I was just like, wow, maybe atheism is the answer. And then I kind of fell into the agnosticism thing. I'm still agnostic to this day, but the point I'm trying to make is that TJ opened my mind. He truly gave me something that I can never really give in return. He made me see things a way I never saw them before. And at the same time, he entertained me. He made me smile. He made me laugh out loud at some of the antics and stuff that he did. And in a lot of ways, he was just like, man, what the hell is this guy doing? Is this guy nuts? And it re-inspired me to continue making videos on YouTube. Because before, I was kind of questioning it. I was like, man, should I just shut this video down and just play Cuphead? Should I just shut this YouTube channel down and just go do something else interesting? No, I feel like I can do this now. I feel like I don't need, all that fancy shit to make a compelling YouTube channel. I just got to figure out a way to captivate an audience like he does. But I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. TJ Kirk, Amazing Atheist, if you ever happen to see this video, or if this happens to ever make it on a Drunken Peasants podcast, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming on YouTube. Thank you for the years and years of content you've given YouTube. And even though YouTube has kind of treated you like shit over the years, you're still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, more or less in his videos now he sits. You know what I meant. But thanks, TJ. Thank you, TJ Kirk. I'm going to continue making YouTube videos for better or for worse. I know I expressed in an earlier video that I'm just not feeling it. I don't care if I have 0 subscribers. I mean, that's a lie. Obviously, everybody wants subscribers. That's the entire point of making YouTube videos, or at least for the views, or at least for that slim chance you might go viral. But I'm just going to continue making YouTube videos and see where it goes. See where it takes me. Who knows what will happen tomorrow. This is The Mayhem. Thanks again for watching. Peace the fuck out.